the perspectives of people with significant experience and solid management backgrounds, what are the real reasons some people get promoted and others do not? And he goes on to say, I would appreciate answers based on observation and experience from people with significant management experience that take into account the political dimension of promotion rather than urban myths like work hard and do a good job. Okay, so I'm answering this question based on my research and writing a book, How to Get Promoted, available on Amazon. And it really boils down to the three most common reasons, boils down to these three categories. Number one, you actually have to deserve the raise, deserve the promotion, and have done the work. And I'll get into these in a little bit more depth in a moment. Number two, your boss or everyone who's important needs to know that you've done that work. And number three, you have to ask for it. And this all seems very commonsensical, but in the real world, usually one of these three things is missing, and that's the reason otherwise great candidates do not get promoted. So number one, you have to do your job well or demonstrate that you are ready for the next level. Some people think that the mere passage of time, hey, I've been here 2 years, hey, I've been here however long, is enough of a reason to get promoted. That's not enough. The mere passage of time is not enough. You have to do your job well and show that you are able to do the next job well. Next, assuming you've done all that, people have to know and realize, and there is some level of self-promotion or self-selling that you have to do. You have to make sure that you kind of toot your own horn a little bit. So for those of us who are raised to be a little bit more humble or a little bit with a little bit more humility, it's gonna feel a little awkward, but you need to do it. The notion that if you put your nose to the grindstone, somebody will recognize the merits of your work, that may happen. I mean, there may be a boss who's looking out for you, like a guardian angel or a fairy godmother. But in the real world, everyone's busy and everyone's thinking about their own little universe. You need to put it in people's faces that you are doing a great job, right? And then lastly, you have to ask. It's not good enough to do your job well and to make sure everyone knows it. You have to announce that you want that promotion, you want that next role. Because think about it from this point of view. Your boss might think you're happy where you are. Your boss might think you're at a stage of your life where you like to travel or you're about to have kids or for whatever reason that you're good where you are. It's not necessarily assumed that you want to climb the corporate ladder. You need to show it by asking for constant promotions. And there's more to it than having a one-off ask. It should be something, sort of ongoing conversation throughout the course of months and years. But the gist of it is those three things. Number one, make sure you're doing your job well and you deserve a promotion. Number two, make sure everyone knows it. And number three, make sure you ask for that promotion. Make sure people know, meaning decision makers know, that you want to be promoted. Again, I give these answers based on my research and having written the book, How to Get Promoted, available on Amazon. Hope this helps.